Sri Lanka's most powerful news brand.
The expenditure of the Ministries of Disaster Management, Ports and Shipping, as well as the Ministry of Labour, Trade Union Relations and Suburban Development were debated in Parliament today.
The
Hambantota port was sold and the situation is such that no vessel come there. There are 458 workers and for the past 7 days their parents were engaged in a fast unto death. What will happen to these workers? We were informed these workers are to be let go by the 30th.
The port is in Hambantota and we as the youth from Hambantota will not allow any Chinese firm to enter Hambantota until the jobs of the 438 workers are secured and proper compensation is given. We will definitely do that by force, by protesting and even by bringing the whole of Hambantota to the streets.
In order to give permanent employment to 248 people, I have not even given letters to any person. We have made a proposal for the 464 workers in question. We will give them compensation and if they agree, we can give them an employment opportunity at the Magampura port. We have spoken with the Chinese firm and informed them the compensation must be increased as per the labour regulations. We made them agree to provide them compensation which is 3 times more than what is given under the labour regulations of the country. They can obtain the compensation and have a job. So what is the issue?
The agreement was signed to make amends to the loan installment that we must make to China Merchants Port Holdings. But you have paid another loan installment even after signing that agreement in August. So, what was the basis to make that payment?
Although the agreement was signed, the transfer comes into effect on the day when the agreement comes into effect. 6 months have been given and the period ends on the 28th of January. We are preparing to make the first week of December the period in which that agreement will come into effect. The transfers goes to 2 Sri Lankan companies and $22 million have been paid as loan installments. Before making that payment, I went to Cabinet and told them after the agreement is signed, we have a responsibility to make the temporary payment before the agreement comes into force. Cabinet approval was obtained for that. According to the budget, he says international shipping lines will be able to come here and obtain 100% stake. The reasons given are to bring more international shipping lines to the country and you must do a study on that. All the international shipping lines come to Sri Lanka and you do not need millions of dollars to build a shipping corporation. You only need 5 million Sri Lankan rupees and thereafter you can open an office to provide the services. So you are casting aside all the local businessmen to simply bring 5 or 10 million rupees. The shipping agents are the local businessmen. There are around 500 of them in the country. They have made good profits during this time and those funds are invested in Sri Lanka. They do not take it abroad. When the situation was such, there was sudden proposal to open it 100%. We did not know until you mentioned that to us. Today I speak against it not only as Mahinda Samarasinghe, not only as the Minister of Ports and Shipping, I am speaking from the SLP point of view. I spoke to the President and told him that this cannot be allowed. I am aware of who is steering this. For the second time it was the papers mentioning the names of several other countries. Why can't this be opened? Should public funds be invested twice? Do we not have any other topics to discuss? It is I who decide whether to issue that gazette or not. We make it clear that there will be no change.
ඒක කිසිසේත්ම වෙනස් කරන්න අපි සූදානම් නැහැ. මේක පාට මේක දඩස් ගාලා මේක කුඩු කරලා දාන්න ඕනේ කියලා. එහෙම නෙවෙයි.
There is no need to suddenly destroy this. We must first discuss the matter with shipping agents. Their issues must be looked into. Ministers Mangala and Mahinda will have a discussion and take a decision. That is what I propose.
ආකච්ඡා කරලා මේකට තීරණයක් ගමු කියලා මම මේ වෙලාව